What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Big Just LaFlair, and we back, baby. 1/3 of that Facts Cat podcast. Now, do me a favor before I get into this subject. Go like, subscribe if you haven't done it before. Subscribe, like, share it with a friend. Let's get us up there, man. You know what I mean? So this particular video, man, I want to talk about Jim Jones, Wack 100, 21 Savage, 6ix9ine, man. I previously tried to do a video about the clubhouse blow up of Wack 100 versus 21 Savage, but unfortunately, YouTube got their own copyright thing, so I tried to put the video up, the sound up. You know how that goes. Anyway, so I'll be talking about that. We just gonna put everything into one, all right? So for those who didn't know, or for those who didn't, don't know what's going on, of course, Wack 100 and 6ix9ine, they came together to discuss and talk to each other on DJ Academic's pilot podcast that's actually premiering next month in September. They did the pilot. It was a 3-hour conversation, and basically what I took from the conversation, it was 3 hours of 6ix9ine trying to prove or trying to explain why he's gangster and that he's really real, where you got Wack 100 basically giving the opposite or telling him as to why he's not what he thinks he is, and trying to break down principles of the streets. You know how that goes, man. To me personally, it ain't no rules to the streets. I think it might be rules, but at the same time, I think that you could put it like this. Sometimes it's clear that you went too far with violations of the streets, and then sometimes it's it's a blurred line. So I mean, people have their own different opinions, and obviously 6ix9ine had his own different opinion. So basically, in the interview, because let me say this, I think Wack 100 did a good job on the interview. I will say that. Of course, that comes with the backlash of, you did an interview with a rat. You know what comes with that. So, in the interview, 6ix9ine basically discusses how him and 21 Savage were in the same club. And I guess he's saying that 21 album release party, I think that was last year's album came out. He was saying that he trolled 6ix9ine, and he had an issue with 6ix9ine. He put a rat head with bullet holes or something as decoration in the party. We still have yet to see it. I haven't seen that hit the surface, to hit the internet. But that's what he was saying. What happened with 21 Savage. So in the interview on Academics podcast, Wack 100 actually agrees with him, like, well, if he did all that, then you supposed to, when you see him, you supposed to handle your business, I guess, and under his morals, under his street protocol basically. So fast forward, 21 Savage had a problem with that particular part. They get on Clubhouse. I don't know why Clubhouse is getting a resurgence. That's neither here nor there though. But it seems like they having some kind of resurfacing, because Clubhouse was dead and now it's back up, I guess. I don't know if they, giving out payola, whatever it is. So 6ix9ine made a Clubhouse account, and 21 Savage came into the room, and basically Wack confronted him and said, "You have a problem with me?" Because I guess 21 Savage got on the phone with 6ix9ine. According to 21 Savage, he was calling him to check his temperature. Alright? So 21 Savage and Wack 100, they're addressing situations, and 21 said, I think you was lame. In LA, they got their own different lingo. I'm from Atlanta, they got their own different lingo in LA. They don't like being called weird, lame, shit like that. So he took offense to that eventually, and he started, puffing his chest up to 21 Savage, while 6ix9ine's in the background, basically saying, "Yeah, Wack," like he's putting the battery in his back, whatever it may be, So let me just speak on that situation. I think Wack 100 I don't know if that's an OG move. I don't. Maybe in gang terms you an OG, but I would say in my personal opinion that's not an OG move. You're not an OG. I say you're not an OG just for the fact that OGs and there's people in their 40s. You know, niggas that's been in the streets, that's been in prison, that's done that. You don't want the next generation to go through that, right? So I think that it's kind of weird, and I think it's lame that you would get on Clubhouse as a man in his mid 40s, and I don't know if this is the right word, you perpetuate, you instigate, you're yelling at a phone at 21 Savage saying how you gonna violate him, how, all the things you gonna do. You a fake blood. I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You don't see 40-year-old men doing that. You don't see 40-year-old men woofing on the internet saying what they gonna do to somebody. How you want to put hands on this man? You said this man could be your son. So if that's the case, all the OGs I know, they don't want to put hands on somebody that could be their son. You still out here living like you're an active gangbanger, and you pushing all this gang shit, and you telling what Nick you saying, and this is the problem that 21 had. You on here telling what 21 Savage should do to 6ix9ine, this, that, and the third. As a 40-year-old man, you should be trying to stop this type of behavior, this immature behavior. You should be trying to stop that. Whereas you're trying to instigate it, perpetuate it, and that's the problem. And this is the problem people have with you with 6ix9ine. You playing both sides. You playing both sides, but you probably, it seemed like to me, in my personal opinion, it seems as if Wack is trying to do business. Maybe with 6ix9ine, I see he got Blueface on there, and they trying to box and whatnot. He knows that's millions and millions and millions of dollars that he can get. So I feel like maybe Wack is trying to get, on 6ix9ine's good side and find a way to make some money with him. Because he knows that 6ix9ine is a big attraction to the hip hop game, whether it's positive or it's negative. But for me, I think Wack, you trying to have it both ways. You can't be pushing Pyru business and gang tactics and telling 21 Savage what he should do under protocols of just the streets. But then you step outside the streets and do interviews, and you on Clubhouse. You on Clubhouse talking about how you all buddy y'all is. He trying to get tickets from you for Rolling Loud. Like, it's just, which side are you on, my nigga? Because you a walking contradiction. And this ain't even no street nigga, but I'm saying I could tell from just your behavior that you playing both sides. So I just don't understand how you could tell 21 Savage how he pump faking and this, that, and the third, but you doing the same thing. Sure, you might have a problem with 21 Savage. You might have really wanted to violate him. But it's just funny to me that you want to do that, but when you in a room with 6ix9ine, it's a little weird. You know what I mean? Like, y'all having the most conversations and whatnot. And I'm not the nigga who got a conversation. I don't know if 6ix9ine should be violated. I think that 6ix9ine, at this point, he's an entertainer. And I think that he's a master manipulator. Because everybody honestly fell into the 6ix9ine trap. He was quiet for months. Literally on his last leg. And he does his interview and niggas fall for it. 21, you fell for the bait. You let the rat set the rap trap. You fell for the bait, bro. It is what it is. He know that. He know that. But then you got niggas like Wack 100. See, he think he's so smart, he don't even realize he falling for the bait. Not only to put the battery in your back for 21 Savage, he put the battery in your back, and now you sitting here arguing with Jim Jones. Now you arguing with Jim Jones. So when I say you arguing with Jim Jones, like, okay, let's run that down. Now, 6ix9ine brought up kind of a question that we never got answers to. When 6ix9ine was going down, everything was about him and the gang and the Treyway gang. And Jim Jones previously used to run with that gang, allegedly. So 6ix9ine called out Jim Jones. He says, hey, it was a recording a couple years ago that came out when everybody was catching charges and whatnot. And he's saying, why didn't Jimmy ever get a charge? Because he's talking about on the phone. And this is the phone call that basically made them stop investigating, stop what they was doing, the feds, and go pick up 6ix9ine because they felt like his life was in danger. You had Jim Jones on the wiretap talking about how they need to super violate him. They talking about how to get past security. Security don't have guns. He's conspiring. So 6ix9ine, while he is what he is, he brought up a great point that everybody's always asked, like, why didn't he catch no charges? Why did Jim Jones not catch no charges? There's people that's been, everybody wants to be a part of this situation. So we had like Queen's Flip saying things like, I guess Queen's Flip used to run with them too. And he's saying, if nothing ever happened, that's why Jim Jones getting picked up. Me and my personal opinion, and from what I know about the law, especially with gang tactics and the feds and everything, you don't have to actually do anything. Just from on the conversation, it was some laws broken. That's conspiracy. You can't get on the phone and be like, this is how you need to do it. This is what you need to do. Blase blah. Go do this. This security. This, that, and the third. So that I can agree with. And Jim Jones to me is kind of just like Wack 100. Y'all are sitting here still being active gangbangers, or acting as if you're an active gangbanger, and you're out here telling people what they should do to these young dudes. Neither one of y'all are good OGs, man. Y'all are the wrong type of people to be around. That's the problem. Be a good OG, man. You don't want the generation to go through what y'all had to go through. That's facts. You always want the people under you to have a better life than you did. But y'all are sitting here perpetuating gang bullshit, street bullshit that don't make sense. Now I get it. If you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do. But you should be sitting there calming shit down. But instead, y'all are pumping shit up, and y'all letting 6ix9ine pump y'all up. Wack on here arguing with Jim Jones. Jim Jones getting mail murder. These niggas in jail. If you had a problem, y'all could have discussed it like men. Y'all don't. Neither one of y'all want to discuss it like men. You got Wack 100 in the videos misspreading information, talking about, oh, you caught maybe you are a rat, like basically insinuating that Jimmy probably is a rat. You saying that he caught a charge in West Virginia when he really caught a charge in Georgia, and the case was wrapped up and he was on probation for that. But that. This is what I'm saying, y'all aren't OGs, man. Y'all spreading misinformation. Y'all calling people snitches. How you gonna call Wack? How you calling Jim Jones a snitch, but you hanging with snitches? Which one is it? That's my whole point, man. And I think the principle of this video, I would say, man, the OGs need to start acting like OGs or get out the way. Jim Jones, Wack 100. Y'all ain't acting like OGs, especially you, Wack 100. You trying to play both sides. Are you an entertainer? Are you a gangbanger? What is it? Get more positivity out here, man. Hey, like I said, man, subscribe to my podcast, the Faster Cat Podcast. And we out, baby. Blah.
Subscribe for Daddy channel.